I prayed, you didn't fix it. Here it is. I release it. Turn it over. I'm through with it. I release it. You must understand that release is important for radical faith. Because as long as you are holding on to the problem, God is not going to touch it. Have a relationship with God. The only time they come to God is when they are in dire need and perilous circumstances, and then they look to him to get them out of the crisis, but they have not built the infrastructure of relationship up under their faith. They are just using God because they're in trouble. I'm always working with people who do business, and they'll ask me questions, and in the process of Q&A, there's always somebody who's got something, an automatic pencil eraser or something that they want me to get behind, and I got this automatic pencil eraser, and I thought that if you and I got together, we could do business, we could market this and go all around the world. I said, oh, wait a minute. My problem with not the eraser is you. I don't even know you. And it scares me that you got this old and the only person you can look to help you get this going is somebody you just met. Where are all them people who knew you all your life, who trust your character and understand what you're about? People invest in things they can trust. Oh, you got to understand this. You got to understand this. I'm headed somewhere because some of you are trying to get God to do things for you. You're trying to get a God to move for you that you don't speak to, you don't talk to, you don't worship, you don't serve, you don't live for him, you don't seek him. And then in the time of trouble, you show up talking about do something for me. And if he doesn't do it, you got the nerve to have an attitude. But miracles begin with relationship. And they sent for Jesus, but he didn't come. And Lazarus died. Sometimes, while you're waiting on God, stuff dies. What do? When you've done everything you knew how to do, and you sent for God to come, and he doesn't seem to know that the eviction notice is for the 7th. And all of a sudden, bad has gotten worse. You go into a stage of release. Release. Release is a stage where you simply let it go. Okay, I've done all I know how to do. It didn't work. I prayed. You didn't fix it. Here it is. I release it. Turn it over. I'm through with it. I release it. You must understand that release is important for radical faith. Because as long as you are holding on to the problem, God is not going to touch it. As long as you think you can handle it, you are not eligible to receive the radical miracle working power of God. You find yourself in a position where you just release it. Turn it over to God. Say, I've done all that I can do. I've run out of money. I've run out of resources. I just release it over to you.